The house is looking pretty empty, huh? I thought I'd get a little enjoyment watching Axel throw one last tantrum. But he went a lot quieter than I thought.
Perhaps he was ready for it. Perhaps he put his existence on the line and won what he'd been longing for.
Wait a minute. How would that even be possible? We don't exist, remember? What you're saying goes against the laws of nature.
Then perhaps he bet his non-existence. Either way, he came out a winner. Oh, Axel. A grifter till the end.
That's absurd. He won nothing, and is nothing. He couldn't stand the emptiness of being without a heart, and that led to his demise. He was foolish and weak.
But weakness has the power to awaken that which is dormant. It is clear that through his actions, however foolish they may have been, Axel has touched Sora's heart. Perhaps he will soon awaken.
Axel said Kyrie's in the dungeon.
Then we better find a way to get to that castle.
Well, here we are at last. Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome to the world that never was. Yes, indeed, the very place we saw in the secret movie of Kingdom Hearts 1, the Haven City-looking place that we've been seeing with the in-engine graphics all throughout this game, has finally come to fruition as the world that never was. Oh yeah, and I suppose since we've already covered 3.5 out over 2 days, yes, this is the organization's stronghold and a place where the nobodies have seemingly taken residence. Now again, it's kind of curious actually, because to talk about the world itself for a second bereft of gameplay, yeah, I'm not exactly too sure what this place really is. If this was a world from some other place before, or again, and if in a similar way to Twilight Town or Traverse Town, this was a world between where I suppose nobodies tended to crop up, but yeah, I mean, even in spite of the series moving onwards, this place is still pretty shrouded in mystery. Again, unlike, you know, a lot of the Heartless stuff, or, you know, the stuff we saw in Kingdom Hearts 1 where, you know, the end of the world was at least more organic in its destructive nature, this one is very deliberately designed. Again, we have buildings, we have, well, okay, obviously we have Heartless, but again, we also have, well, more thoughtful construction, so the question I ask is, who lived here? Or more to the point, was this constructed purely for the nobodies, or was this adapted for their use? I don't know. It's stuff we don't really tend to get a lot of answers to even going forward into the series, but either way, it makes for a very atmospheric final level of the game, and to be honest, I'd still say it was one of my favourites in terms of Kingdom Hearts finales. Like, I mean, I can't really pick in terms of finales, but again, this is really good. And another thing is, oh, it's gone now. Sadness. Actually, if I can also comment on Melody of Memory, actually, this, again, Melody of Memory for the purposes of that game does actually give you a much better sweeping view of the city, so again, you get to see how expansive this level really is, but in the case of this game itself and what I was mentioning before, the battle theme is fantastic. And that's something you're also hearing at the end of the videos. Deep Drive. Dun. Oh god, yeah, I just can't get enough. That's why I'm keeping this one Heartless alive, really. Because it is such a great battle theme. I don't know, it really dries up the intensity and, just fills me with joy, and so it does. And, yeah, I suppose if you wanted to do any grinding, this is pretty much your place to do it. Sadly though, and again, I suppose, much to my chagrin and, you know, Melody of Memory or whatever, yeah, you don't really get to see too much of the city segments of this place. I mean, bit of a shame. Because, I mean, again, it does also show signs of life, as we're going to be seeing, not necessarily now, but in the next part, probably, as we have yet more cleanup to do, but, yeah, I would have loved to have seen more of the Nobody City. Or at the very least to explore some of these buildings, just to get more of an idea as to what their functional purpose is, or who's living there, or if this is just remnants of a civilization that once was, and now the nobodies are just using it for whatever the nefarious purposes are for. Are for? I don't know, I suppose the idea is that they could be storage facilities for some of the tertiary nobodies. I mean, again, we do see them fade into existence, but where exactly do they go? Do they just return here? Well, I mean, I'd imagine they do, because otherwise, where would they go? After all, if we were to use our knowledge of thermodynamics, energy's gotta go somewhere, so... Yes, indeed, it seems even non-existent needs places to go, because matter cannot be created nor destroyed. It simply is. Maybe getting some of those wrong, but queesh, I'm just padding for time until we get to a rather special event here.
Donald! Goofy! Huh? A Keyblade?
And so, here we go. And a bit of a Fun Mix exclusive change between this and Kingdom Hearts 2 Vanilla. A playable fight against the other side. You might not know who this is, but if you can tell by his stocky figure and the fact that he's wearing sneakers as opposed to boots, yes, it seems Sora's having a battle with his other half, who seems to have powers and abilities way in advance of us. I mean, I don't remember us getting to play with all these nobody abilities. But yeah, this fight wasn't in the original PS2 version, kinda sadly really, because, again, it's actually really fun, and I do sort of feel like, again, people who play Kingdom Hearts 2 Vanilla kinda lost out. I do kinda wish I was able to unlock the reaction command with this, but sadly no dice. It is still a really good fight though, and again, the unknown opponent does hit really hard, but it's neither here nor there in this case. I don't know, I mean it pretty much puts all your abilities to the test, and can be a bit of a difficult fight if you're underleveled, but I don't know, you should be okay. I say as I'm getting pummeled with dual keyblades up the arse. But yeah, it's kind of a tragic fight as well, and something that is highlighted by the rather lengthy cutscene that you'll be seeing in a little bit. And again, this is me just sort of prolonging the fight just so I could get the reaction command to work, but sadly, it was not meant to be. You know, I'm looking at this fight right now, and I'm just thinking about all the Kingdom Hearts 2 mods that have come out in the recent years, and damn it, I really wish I got that one correct, but I didn't. Just to end it on the end would have been perfect. Yeah, well, better not draw out the fight any longer until the fucking combo finishes. I was gonna say finish him off with lightning, but it seems my part self was cognizant that I didn't have any magic. And I mean, again, I would transform into drive gauges at the moment, but yeah, that would probably negate me turning into, well, anti-form, which I suppose if I haven't mentioned it before, I might as well mention it now. Yeah, if you turn into anti-form during boss fights, you have a higher chance of turning into, well, the anti-form as opposed to the drive form you want. So again, if you're thinking you can finish him off in master form, you are sadly mistaken. As is, this little guy right here.
Who are you?
Someone from the dark.
You can't be Riku!
Riku. I defeated a Riku once.
You what?
Tell me. Tell me why he picked you. That's why. What?
You seek answers. You feel nothing. Nothing is real. I can give you purpose.
Roxas.
That is right, the new you.
Look who's finally awake.
Axel.
Or maybe I have it wrong. Might be time to sleep. Soon we won't be able to talk like this anymore.
Does that mean it's time for me to go back to where I belong?
You know, I've been thinking about something Namine said. Roxas, are you really sure that you don't have a heart? Is it possible that we all have one? You, me, her? Or is that just wishful thinking?
I don't know. I can't just look inside.
Yeah, I guess not.
But I figure if there is something in there, inside us, then we'd feel it, wouldn't we? And if so... No, never mind.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Sora will find the answer we're looking for. I know he will. Because he's me.
True enough.
Thanks.
Man, I miss the old times. Still got it memorized? The day we met, when you got your new name, you and I sat right here and watched the sunset.
Yeah. This place is home. Me, Hayner, Pence, Olette. We've shared a lot of adventures.
You'll see them again. I know you will.
Yeah. You're right. Well, I should go. Sora's waiting for me.
Yeah, I suppose he is. Man, this is some good ice cream, huh?
Take care. Okay?
Right back at you, buddy.
make a good other.
You make a good other.
Are you okay?
What just happened?
Gorsh, I don't know. You just disappeared. Then me and Donald had to fight some nobodies.
Oh. He said he defeated Riku.
Who said that?
That guy in the black coat.
But nobody can defeat Riku.
Yeah, you're right.
A black coat means Organization 13. He must have been trying to trick you.
Yeah, that must be why we didn't see him.
Huh?
You must be tired, Sora.
Come on, let's just find a way to get into that castle.
And so the past is finally reconciled. Roxas, or well, I suppose Roxas himself at the very least seems to accept Sora continuing on his steed without any, abject malice like he had right at the end of his prologue segment. Although again, it is interesting to note that this does spurn off a bit of a tangent that only really seems to get resolved in Kingdom Hearts Coded and Dream Drop Distance. And I say that really because, again, this begins the whole storyline of, again, Sora having to understand the pain that a lot of others went through in the prequel games in order to, I guess, be strong enough to face the darkness that is to come in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know. I mean, again, it's kind of tertiary, but I mean, it does at least sort of build up a bit of gravitas to Kingdom Hearts 3 for as many issues that people might have with that game, but anyway. The point is that it was a very sweet scene with a cool boss fight, and I'm pretty sound as a pound at the moment. Yes, this is the very and again, well, also poignant, and I guess part of the reason why Roxas tended to spawn out of that moment is because, if you remember the 358/2 / the secret movie of Kingdom Hearts 1, this was pretty much where Riku defeated him, and subsequently transformed into Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. What is the backstory behind that truck? Seriously, it crashed there, we have no context as to why. Were there people living here? Is this a remnant of a civilization that once was? Of the civilization that would have been here are now the nobodies? So many mysteries and, whatever. Anyway, the point is that, well, I mean, apart from having this tertiary battle sequence to give me more of a chance to listen to the music, yeah, this is pretty much the last point we're going to be seeing the city, and, again, we are going to be coming back here, I will say that much. But I'll explain that towards the end of the video, because, yes, indeedy, we're going to be doing some cleanup. And, again, it's not going to be quite as long as, the previous 3 parts, where we're pretty much covering, Mushroom 13 or whatever. Again, we are going to be seeing a few different nooks and crannies here and there. We're going to be, first of all, finishing off the Cavern of Remembrance, if I can explain that much. Finishing off the rest of Mushroom 13 that we couldn't get in the world so we hadn't unlocked yet. And, of course, last but not least, finishing off, well, the Absent Silhouettes with the Lexius boss fight. Actually, hang on, did I? Oh no, there was another Organization Absent Silhouette boss fight that I don't think I quite tackled yet. But I'll describe all of that a little bit later after the cutscene, and oh my god, the Organization has an alien spaceship. We're doomed!
Dead end?
There's gotta be a path somewhere.
What are you going to do with us?
You're the fire that feeds Sora's anger.
No. Sora's in danger because of me. This way. Who? Believe in yourself. Come on, hurry!
Kairi. We're almost there.
So yeah, this is pretty much the stopping point. We have a couple more parts of filler before we finally get to the end. Again, Cavern of Remembrance, rest of Mushroom 13, any remaining absent silhouette boss fights, and of course, a super boss that is located within a Keyblade graveyard. Oh, and of course the secret answer reports as well, but again, that's kind of to be expected. But again, it's primarily just to ensure that the finale of Kingdom Hearts 2 can just finish off uninterrupted and it can finally move on to other games, so yeah, that's pretty much the score for the next couple of videos. So, on that note, I'm Solidus-Skully, keep it new metal, and next time on the Kingdom Hearts 2 commentary, gonna be finishing off Mushroom 13 and the absent silhouettes. Catch you next time.